Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day we are officially putting the wall up. I have everything here prepped and ready because I feel like I have showed you guys so much of this project that I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna montage anything else until we are pretty much putting it on the wall. And that is what we are doing right now.
Hi guys, I feel like I've been super occupied today with the little girls. Ben has been so hard at work on this wall and I'm so excited that it's like finally coming together, and today we're gonna go pick out paint and hopefully it maybe could be done today, which is really exciting. He just did the first board. The vertical slats are a little bit too long, which I would rather them be a little bit too long or him cut them a little bit too long and trim them rather than them being too small and having to go buy more and do it all again. Now we're gonna put up the top one up there. He just did this bottom one. You know what I thought of? I haven't painted in so long. Like,
I know,
painted a room.
you couldn't because you were pregnant and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't been able to, like, any type of paint thing that we've done, I've always been pregnant, and so I, like, obviously wouldn't be in the room. And also, did you say the girls are asleep?
Yeah.
The girls are sleeping
and
in the
they've been
same
sleeping
room.
for a while.
Yeah.
So maybe this might be a playroom.
I don't know, we'll see. I told Ben that, did you talk about that on here or no? I told Ben, like, when we were putting Avery's crib in there, it's like, what if they actually sleep in there and get along and it actually works out and then this becomes an actual playroom? I don't really want that to happen, but that would just be funny if, like, it did, so, yeah. And then Ben's like, well, then should we even do it? I was like, yeah, because I feel like no matter what we use this room for, if it's a playroom, if it's Ella's room, if it's Avery's room, if it's Addie's room, if it's a shared room, no matter what, they're all girls. Like, it's gonna look good no matter what. So no matter what we decide, it's gonna be perfect. So now I'm in here helping Ben. I have to sleep in our room, so I'm gonna help him with this top one, and then you're gonna have to go back and cut those other ones. Yeah. Next. After this? Okay. Does that thing like go on safety? Oh my god, don't hold it. I know, but what if you fell off it or something?
Okay, my goodness, guys. All right, now it's like 9 o'clock at night. Katie's trying to get Addie to sleep. The girls are sleeping in the same room. They're still awake, but I have just completed making the adjustment cuts and sanding it down. And one thing that I have learned from this project that I'm going to never, ever do again is to cut a little bit big and sand down. At least I should say hand sand. So I have like a little piece of sandpaper that I have just been sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding. And I think that I have spent a total of like at least an hour and 15 minutes of just sanding, like sheer sanding. My hands are like raw. It's just bad. I was too cheap to just go get like an automatic sander. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like I could just muscle it out. No, especially because then you have to like make sure it's even afterwards. It's just a giant mess. So if I have to do any more sanding in this project, I'm just gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow until we get paint. And then I'm going to just get an automatic sander because it was way too much. It was just not worth the time invested. I'd much rather just spend a couple $100s or however much it is and buy an automatic sander than to sit here and waste my time like that, because that was just ridiculous. These vertical ones are not attached to the wall yet. They're kind of just like rested on the wall to make sure that they fit. These will fit, but I was just like, oh, I just didn't want to put them up there. Earlier in this video, I think I said, yeah, we'll be able to get it completely done, which is not the case whatsoever. We're definitely not going to be able to get it done, but Kate and I had some things pop up when we realized that it was practically impossible to do this while the girls are awake, especially with Addie at the age that she's at. We just can't. Yeah, it's just, so we just had to wait for them to be asleep. Now that they are asleep, everything is ready to go, but it is very late at night now. Okay, so we have all of, I know Katie's so excited.
I'm so excited because it's like a relief feeling that
everything worked out.
Yes, because what if I did the measurements wrong?
And that was the stress that I was having, then I was like, I don't want it. I'm gonna give it to you, I will worry about everything else. Just give me measurements.
The fact that this actually worked out, and this is our first time doing this, and the measurements are right.
It's been, no, trust, for me, at least for me, it's been a huge learning curve.
So I feel like maybe next time you should cut them maybe a little bit shorter.
I don't think shorter. I think I should just learn how to get cut.
I feel like you could use wood filler. The caulking.
Yeah, I guess I guess you're right in this project, but in other projects I'm not gonna be able to do that. But anyways, we have all of these. The entire frame is nailed in. But these middle vertical columns is what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to get them, make sure they're level, and if they're level, we're just gonna nail them in. Because we put in the...
These are what's gonna divide it.
Yes.
I'll probably start...
Like right there.
I only have 3, so it's probably gonna be like 1 here and 1 here.
Yeah, so that one's...
so good.
It is gonna look good. And then after we caulk it and all that stuff, it's gonna look great.
Yeah, this is like turning out to be exactly what I wanted.
Good, I'm glad.
Like this is exactly the width and the bigger squares instead of ones that were like...
Yeah,
like
tiny
that.
ones. Yeah, that would have been a pain in that.
So you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. It looks so good.
It looks so good.
It actually looks really good. Like I can see it now.
I know.
Like literally all we have to do is put in 2 boards on each one of these and we're done. I mean, obviously not done, but 6 more. Hopefully they fit, like not like that. That's not level this one.
That looks great.
Wow, that actually looks so good. Look at that. This side we do a little bit of adjusting to these boards because they're a little bit too long, which doesn't mean they're gonna be perfect, but hey, it's still gonna look great.
I mean, if you just have to trim them down.
Yeah, a little tiny bit. No, I'm just saying, but yeah, they're not gonna be the exact same length, but nobody's gonna know that because it's gonna be so close.
It looks great.
But yeah, for a first project, I think this is going pretty well.
I think it's going great.
Good morning, guys. It is the next day. As you guys saw last night, we kind of had to stop with the last thing that we recorded, but this morning I ran to Lowe's and I grabbed another piece of sandpaper and a couple of other things that I needed for the next step in the project. I just finished sanding down the other pieces of woods and now they are ready to go into the spot, but I'm not gonna nail them in yet because that means I'd have to turn on the compressor and it's extremely loud and Addie literally just fell asleep. So we're like, okay, we're just gonna wait. So I'm going to prep the side that we completed last night. I'm gonna like spackle it, make sure everything's clean and sanded for painting. Mommy's up here trying to organize this gigantic mess. The girls are up here eating some cereal.
And I'm sick.
Yeah, Ella isn't feeling the best. We're a little bit sicky, but that's okay. And then here's little baby Addie.
Mommy.
And then, right in here, these are the 4 pieces that are not nailed in, but over here is complete. Now I just need to kind of fill in these holes with like caulking. This is gonna be a process, so I'm just gonna get started on this, and then whenever Addie wakes up, I'll nail these in and do the exact same thing on this side. It is officially almost done. Everything is nailed up and everything is spackled, as you guys can see right here. Avy, how does it look?
Good.
Do you like your room?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna play with it.
You what?
I'm gonna play with it.
Oh, you want to play with that? We can't play with it yet because it's still drying. But I think that you and Ella might be able to help us paint on the wall.
I'm gonna play on the wall.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know where's a pink plate?
I'm sure you have lots of pink plates. Do you need help finding one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Good morning, my girls. Ella and Evie just woke up from a nap. You look so gorgeous. You look so gorgeous, queen. Addie's kind of going back to sleep. I just laid her down so I could get Evie out of her crib. I think she's falling asleep though. Should we go pick out some paint? You're gonna pick out pink paint? Yeah?
Yellow.
Yellow?
Apple juice, please.
You need some apple juice?
And apple juice.
You need apple juice? Okay. I feel like I haven't been a part of the vlog very much recently, but that's because Ben's been kind of taking over with the room, obviously, and showing you guys that, and I've just been handling all the little ones, and today I finally feel like I have myself collected back together. I started the laundry. It got really bad. I also cleaned up their playroom, or like organized it how I want it to be right now, because it's not going to be how it is supposed to be for a while. I'm still waiting on some furniture to come in, to kind of complete it, and we're also probably going to sell this couch. I don't know, there's a lot going on. This morning was very chaotic. I'm glad I was awake. Addie woke up at like 7, and then at about 7:15 Ella came in my room and she had this look on her face. Ben was also gone at 7:15 this morning to go to Lowe's to get some more stuff, and I just saw this look on her face and I was like, are you feeling okay? She's like, I need to throw up. I was like, oh my god, no. So I ran with her, like yeah, she has little socks on. I put Addie down on the bed, ran with her to the bathroom, and she didn't throw up. She was just like, anyway, nothing came up. So then I was like all freaked out. I was like, oh no, we're gonna have to take a sick day and like separate her from the baby. But I think it was just a weird little moment where she felt sick when she woke up, because she's been completely fine all day today. She's had juice and crackers. Do you feel okay, Ella, after your nap too? You feel okay? Yeah. Ben has almost completed the entire wall. We basically just need to sand it down a little bit and paint it. So today we're gonna go and pick out your paint. And also the dresser that I ordered for AV, because I'm gonna switch all of her clothes into her new room. It was delivered today, so whenever we're done we can set up her dresser as well. You're gonna have a brand new room. Are you excited? You're such a lucky girl. They woke up literally seconds ago. And I'll show you guys Ben's progress here in a second, because like I said, he's pretty much done. And then we're gonna go to Lowe's and we are going to pick out paint. I'm so excited. And then we're gonna paint the wall. Do you wanna help us paint the wall? Yeah. Are you still sleepy? Yeah. Okay, here is the almost finished room. So like I said, we're getting the girls ready now, and we're going to head out to Home Depot or Lowe's. I don't know. Lowe's, Home Depot. I don't know where the heck we're going. Hopefully we can find what we want. I'm not sure. You guys, this is probably the what?
Oh, you're recording? Like the 6th at least time that I've called the kid the wrong name. I called her. You were taking the picture and I was like, Avy, look. I just called her Ella.
What did you say?
I called Ella Avy. I'm a mess right now.
And then he's like, Ella, Avy.
Ella, Avy, can you grab my phone?
There's too many of them.
Do you know everybody on
Everybody, I have a baby.
Everybody, I have a baby.
What's your baby? Or who's your baby?
What's his name? But I was gonna say, everybody on my football team, because me and Gabe play on it together. I always get called Gabe, and he always gets called Ben.
Really? Be careful, Queen. Okay, we made it to Lowe's. And you guys, I'm reading the comments. I just posted the video today where like Addie had a poop explosion and Ben was working on
this is the first day of work.
The wall, and you were like cutting it, and you were talking about how you went back. Did you go to Home Depot?
Oh yeah.
We were in the video, we were talking about, or he was talking about how he went back to Home Depot to ask for help because the saw wasn't working correctly, and he said that he felt embarrassed and dumb to go there. And when he came home and told me that made me sad. I was like, that is far from embarrassing and dumb, because yeah, that's just what I was telling him. And all these comments on this video are so nice, saying that you, like, it's not embarrassing, and like real men ask for help when it's needed, and like how good of a guy you are. Everyone's saying how good of a guy you are, and I feel like recently we've shown a little bit more of who you are as a person.
Yeah, I think it's because like I'm picking up the camera more.
Yeah, where I think for a while it's been just kind of like, I feel like everyone knows who I am and how I am just personality wise, but you guys haven't really seen Ben's personality. And now that you are like reading all these comments about like how you're a good guy, and like you're like, yeah,
it's good to hear. I don't know, what do you expect me to be like? Yeah, I know I'm a great guy. No, like, I don't want to be like that, because it's like,
no, he is a great guy, and he helps me out so much, especially I think this past year, like with my pregnancy and everything. It's just really been,
I think the biggest thing that actually helped, well, like with me helping you, was when you fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
Because then I took the reins of them. Yeah. And then ever since then,
moral of the story, he's just a great guy. And you guys are now seeing that, like, firsthand. So, anyways, we are now at Lowe's, and we are going to hopefully find our paint. And Ben says he was here earlier today, when you were here earlier today, when I called you and said, our kid's throwing up.
Which turned out to be a fluke.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
She's fine. She's fine.
Totally fine. I think it was just she woke up and she felt sick. I feel like this is...
That dark? Really?
Well, like, not
oh, I guess you're right, because these are very light.
I feel like if anything I like like these 3 right here.
Yeah.
I like this one. Why does this have like a little house on it?
I don't know. It's a good question.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I feel like that was so easy.
It was, yeah. Well, these 2 right here, right?
Yeah. These
and I agree with you.
The 2 that I'd
lean more with that. I don't know.
Really? I don't know. See, that's why I want to like paint them on the wall and see how
Oh my god. Okay, no more.
So I have Addie in this swing. I didn't carry any of the other girls in like a ring sling like this, and I actually really like it. And I just linked it on my Instagram, but I'll leave a link down below as well if you guys want to check this one out. It's so cute. It's like in this really cute blue color, and she's so snuggly in here. Do I look like a kangaroo?
You do.
I love baby wearing her because I just feel like a mama kangaroo. Y'all can definitely probably see the bags under my eyes right now. Love that for me. I'm so tired. It is the end of the day. We kind of just had an eventful evening. My sister came over. We got dinner. Didn't film the rest of the day, but basically what happened when we were at Lowe's, which we didn't really expect to happen, is I had those 2 pink colors that I really liked. And we asked them for samples, and they said that they currently aren't carrying samples or something like that. So we were like, oh my gosh, we went all the way here and now they don't even have any samples. So we bought some like paint supplies, then we just left. Ben called Home Depot and they are selling samples. It's a whole weird situation. It was just kind of like another setback. I feel like this project has taken longer than we anticipated it to take, but also we've had little things come up each day. Obviously we have 3 kids. We have a newborn that is only 5 weeks old and 2 toddlers to go on top of that. So this is taking so much longer than I originally thought it was going to take, which is fine. But I think I want to go with a lighter pink than what I showed, or a different type of pink. I don't know. I'm really confused on what I want, and I also don't want to make the wrong decision. So you guys should comment down in the comments if I should go darker or lighter. I don't want to go too light. I know that I want it to be kind of dark, but if I should go with like a lighter dark or a darker dark, if that makes sense. So you should comment down below and give me some advice on that, on which one I should choose. But for right now, I'm gonna go to bed because I am so tired, and tomorrow or in the next video I'm gonna show you guys I got all of my supplies in for making my coffee at home, and it's been so good. So tomorrow, if I'm feeling it, right when I wake up, I'll show you guys how I make my coffee, so be prepared for that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on all the social medias down below, and we will see you in our next video. Bye guys.